it's time to dish with D. Need to get this focused a little bit better. There, I'm not cut off. That's me. Sorry about that. I'm trying a new setup because, honestly, reading the weekly topic from my computer is easier in the house. I won't lie. It's easier in the house. So I sit next to Bailey, who is running around. He may make an appearance. Sometimes, he's a little bit camera shy. But we're here for the weigh-in and the meeting topic du jour of the week. My weigh-in went well. I was just down a ½ pound. That's great. Let me tell you something. When you're in the weight I'm at, it's not easy to pull weight losses off. It isn't, because we're that low. And I'd really have to cut back my, my intake. And Dee don't do that. She does what she needs to do. So yes, I've eaten my 23 points. I haven't had many weeklies this week, honestly. I did have a few little, nuts, shall we say. So that's where some of those weeklies go. Bailey, don't be big. That's how he begs that I'm on. So I'm 157.6. So it's finally, I've lost pretty much all the Christmas weight. So now we want to get back to, under 156, which is my goal. We're still got, a pound and a half to get there. And then we want to get a little bit under. My goal is to be about 150, which is 6 pounds lower than my other goal. So yeah, we'll see how, I'm not in any rush. I'll get there when I get there. Will I stay there? Hard to say. But, honestly, I think I want to be 149.8. Just to be in the next decade, but not too low. But honestly, I wouldn't stay there. So this is the weekly technique. So this is a series of techniques. It's the monthly theme of hitting reset. Well, if you're part of this network of Dish with D, it's all been about hitting reset. I've said that a million times, so I'm glad WW and I are on the same page. What is the topic? Week 2. Let's see. Week 2 is ready to set an intention for the new year. That's another word for resolution. Intention, goal, it's all the same thing. If you're like me, I find setting things like goals, resolutions, intentions set me up for failure. And that's just me personally. I mean, people say you need something to strive for. I agree. But when you sit down and put it down, it makes a difference. And sometimes it's not always a positive difference. Because then if you don't hit that, then you're in this flux of, I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I didn't do it. This is not worth it. I can't do it. I need to, I'm just going to eat. So I always just try to be better. And I don't know if that's an intention or it's what, but that's where my mind is. My mind isn't always putting things like, I do have a goal of losing 6 pounds, but if I don't hit that goal, I don't hit that goal. I'm not really, it's just kind of out there. I don't want to say it out loud sometimes because, again, it messes with me. That's just how I am, but, I fly by the seat of my pants, and I feel it's, in the 54 years, it's worked for me, so I think, why try to change innately who I am? You can sit there and say, oh, I want to do all these things, but that's not me. I am not compulsive. I am not, goal oriented. It's not, I don't do well in challenges because it just don't. So I finally figured that out after liking lipstick. I don't like lipstick. It took me 50 some years to figure out that I like lip gloss. Why fight it? I would spend money on all these different brands and, some of these expensive brands are not cheap. Yeah, that's a whole other video. But yeah, so Dish with D is down. All right, try this. Excuse me. Set an intention for your next 3 to 6 months, your choice, and a small goal to help you get there. Well, my intention, which I just said, is to lose 6 pounds. No, actually, it's 7 pounds. 7 pounds in the next, I'm not doing 6 months. It'll be 6 months. Like I said, I'm in no rush to get these 6 pounds off. Again, I'm not looking to go down a size. I'm just looking to give myself a little freedom if I want to have fun, that I have these extra pounds I could have fun with, because life's too short not to have fun. All right, what do you value most? Our values reflect what's most important to us. I value having a good time and enjoying life. I don't value struggling. I don't value exercising. I don't value denying. So I think that's where I live in my life. How do you want to show up? By understanding what we value, we can set intentions to bring our values to life. How do you want to show up? I don't even understand that. I just want to, again, be the best me I can be. not be somebody I'm not. That's a huge thing, because sometimes we set these goals, and I say this in a video, I don't know if I could link it here, unrealistic. And we never hit that. So it just puts us in a flux of, craziness. I'm too old to be crazy. I am. I'm too old to be stressed. I just am. This world and what's going on now, I'm definitely not in the mood to be stressed over my, weight. Number 1, my health is most important to me. 2, I'm going to prioritize my health. And 3, I can pick healthier foods or move more. You can. You definitely can. You could definitely move more. Does that involve joining a gym? No, it doesn't. You don't have to sit there and do excessive exercise to move more. Getting your butt off your couch, getting some steps in, doing a Leslie Sandstone, 20 minutes. That's all you have to do. 15 to 20 minutes a day. Even if you do it every day. Get your body up and moving. You don't have, people are, I'm going to join a gym. I'm going to do Pilates. I'm going to, all this stuff that they want to do, but realistically cannot continue to do. I mean, think of these things as something you want to do continually, not for the next 6 months, for the rest of eternity, because that's how it's going to keep your weight down. If you sit there and join a gym and work out 4 days a week, and then all of a sudden next year, I'm not joining that gym. Well, what's going to happen then? You have to do something that you can continue, that you could live with. Taking a walk. That's something. I got a dog. Well, I didn't get the dog for walking, but I walk the dog every day. That's something I have to do because he wants to get walked. And I like walking, so that's something I can do. Healthier foods. Yes, you absolutely can pick healthier foods. Healthier options. Healthier ways to make the food you love. And I always say this all the time. There are ways you can tweak your recipes to be delicious and not sacrifice taste. Because I say this 1.5 million times. If you don't like it, you're not going to continue to eat it. Bailey, he's doing this on purpose. Come here. Come on the camera. He don't want. My health is most important to me. I'm going to focus and prioritize my health. I can pick healthier foods to move more. You definitely have to prioritize yourself. I say this 1 million times. I feel like I always repeat myself, but it's always the same stuff. We put others ahead of ourselves. And sometimes we have to put ourselves ahead, because better us can be better for everybody else. Choose one action to create a STAR goal. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after lunch, I will take a 30-minute walk to prioritize my health. That is finally something I agree with. You definitely can. I wouldn't have said 30 minutes because I think 30 minutes is a long time. I would have said 15. But that's just me, because, hey, start out at 15. You can always go to 30, but to me to start out at 30 is a big endeavor, and I think that's a lot, especially during your lunch hour, because you don't get an hour. STARS stand for specify, truly doable, actionable, and relevant. For example, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll take a 30-minute walk. I want you to do the STAR process, a specific task, a truly doable one, because I said 15 minutes would be truly doable more than 30 minutes. Personally, that's how I looked at it. And actionable and relevant. Relevant, like, you can do walking. Like, to sit there and join a gym, we all can't just get to that gym. And let's face it, right now, nobody's going to a gym. I don't think I would. I mean, you could go. I get it. It's too much work for me. See, I got to clean up, mask up. That's way too much. And eventually that would stress me out and I wouldn't go. But if you have a buddy and who likes to go to a gym, then I say do it. But again, you have to do something. Some people go from 0 to 20. That's what they do. They go from nothing to do this hardcore. There's got to be a middle. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go from 0 to 20. Build up to that 20. And you'll find you'll do it more, you'll enjoy it more, and you'll want to do it again because you're not killing yourself. But when we go from 0 to 20, yeah, that doesn't last. You see how many times you've not gone to that gym? You've bought that bike or that treadmill, you've not gone on because we overdo everything. And that's always our problem. We always go from 0 to 20. We need to find that middle ground or that beginning. I don't know. I like baby steps. And I don't know if, I'm knowing that baby steps will get me to where I need to go. Yes, it will take longer, but I'll get there. I'll get there on my own terms. I won't feel deprived. I won't feel like I'm doing like hardcore exercising, and I'll benefit myself. Truly. Let's dive a little deeper. Our intentions can act as a compass to guide our actions when we hit reset. Our intentions could also improve our motivation and help us move forward after any setbacks. Sometimes it can, and sometimes it can't. It all depends on how you're wired. And I say that all the time. Sometimes these are put out for people that are wired differently, and everybody reacts. That's why I try to put my spin, because their spin and my spin. So this way you're hitting two different types of people. Not everybody can do these to the letter, and some people can and some people can't. Does it make it worse or better? No, it's just how you are. And when you find out, it's one of my favorite lines of hers, when you find out who you are and what works for you, not what works for Sally or what works for Jenny, what works for you. Because it doesn't mean what works for her is going to work for you. It might sound good in theory, but it isn't always reality. And I'm 50. I'm not changing anytime soon, nor do I want to. Because remember, you have to live with these changes 2, 3, 4 years from now. Are you going to be doing that? That's where I'm at. See, I look ahead now and I don't look behind. I don't look at, where I look ahead because I need to know what I'm capable of. All right, what is the printable recipe card? I will link it. I think I was able to link it last week. Cranberry orange muffins. Oh, they sent this to us over the summer. My only problem with this recipe, and I will tell you what it is when I look at it. Oh, dried cranberries. I thought the one that says used fresh cranberries because I'm not a huge fan of fresh cranberries. I don't know. Dried I love. I'm just not a huge fan of orange. My husband would love these. One serving size is 1 muffin. It is 7 points on each blend. Holy cow, that's a lot. What could be? 2/3 cup of sugar. You could use monk fruit. What else? Buttermilk. Well, I love buttermilk. And a cup of buttermilk is not that bad. 2 tablespoons of salted butter. That could be, yeah, I would get rid of the butter. So swap out the butter to swap out the sugar, and you could definitely lower the points on that. But I love buttermilk, and you can make your own buttermilk. You don't have to buy it. And I will link that video. I do it for my dressing. It's amazing. All you need is 1% milk, some white vinegar, and you have buttermilk. It's easy peasy. 1 cup of buttermilk, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Swish it around. Let it sit for 5 minutes. You got buttermilk. I don't buy it anymore because half the time they only sell the big thing, and I don't use it all. So no waste, not whatnot. So, and it's easy and it's delicious and you've made it yourself. I'm all about that. I'm all about finding quick, easy ways to do things. I don't know if you can make, somebody says if you can make buttermilk with almond milk. I don't think, it's not a dairy product, so I don't think so. So I don't know if I would try that, but you never know. If you know about that, let me know in the comment section below. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoy these weigh-in and meeting topic du jour videos that Weight Watchers puts out. I will continue to do them as long as they send them to me. Have a great rest of your day. If you enjoy these, please give them a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my Dish of Tea community. And if you know anybody that needs the D-Meister, could use my encouragement, use my support, use my vlogs, there's a share button. Hit the share, grab the link, send it to them, post it on a Facebook group. Anywhere you want it, you have my permission. Have a great rest of your day. We will see you next week for another weigh-in. I will see you in the car for the vlogs next week. Bye, folks.